I I went to graduate school in history. I went to Harvard College, and then I stayed on. I loved history. I still do. I certainly enjoyed the program, but I got to the point where I had written my dissertation, although I had not quite completed it. The text had been approved. They just marvel that I never finished it up. And I will just say, in my own defense, this was before the computer, before the laptop, before the word processor. I mean, I was typing this thing out on, yellow paper, and I had index cards, and they were all over the place. It was on the legal profession in Britain in the mid-19th century, on the law reform movement. So you see the continuities. And so going to law school for me was in a way, not a break, but a continuity. And then I clerked for 2 years. I clerked for Justice Powell, ultimately on the Supreme Court. Don Ayer, who was a member of the American Law Institute, a very close friend of mine, he was the then U.S. Attorney in the Eastern District of California, and he hired me, and I tried cases, and then Don left to become the Deputy Solicitor General. And then for me, just a total fluky thing happened. Pete Wilson decided to appoint me to be the U.S. Attorney. So I became U.S. Attorney, and I did that for 4 years, and then lightning struck again. I'm sitting at my desk, and I got a call again from Senator Wilson, who was running for governor at the time, and he said, "Gee, I have one position open, probably my last judicial appointment, and if you want it, you can have it. But you're young." I was probably, when I got that phone call, 38. He said, "But the thing is, this may never come again, so you figure it out." So I thought, gee, I am young, but it may never come again. After I became a judge in 1990, I very quickly started getting assignments from the circuit to do either law reform or committee work. And so I found myself the chair of the Ninth Circuit Task Force on race, ethnicity, and religious fairness in the courts. And then in 2007, it wasn't Pete Wilson this time, it was Jim Cox from Duke. I was sitting at my desk, minding my own business, perfectly happy, chief judge, and I consulted with Gerhard Casper and with others about, gee, is this something that I should contemplate? And so after 17 years on the bench, I decided to go back to what I had originally envisioned for myself, which was that I would end up in a great law school, in a great university. And so I feel very fortunate. And then now to have this role with the American Law Institute, it brings a kind of full circle to my life. I'm very grateful for that opportunity. So it's just something that I know a great deal about, that I've done much of, that I believe in. It's a process that I'm very familiar with. And this idea of bringing together academics and judges and lawyers and having them work through a product over time and trying to gather empirics where the empirics are available. That's a process that I'm very committed to, and that I might be good at it. I'm not certain, but at any rate, I've certainly been doing it for a while.